Hi everyone, I hope you're well. Today I'm with Dr. Bambara Temwane. She's my colleague, and we're going to share our experience about fibroids. So, did I ever tell you I had fibroids?
Yes, you did. That was the most encouraging part actually during the whole process, the whole journey, because at least I could relate with you as a doctor and someone who has had this condition before.
Yeah, so I had mine when I was in medical school. Before I completed, that's when I discovered. When my friends were packing bags to go to their workstations, I was checking into the hospital to go and have my fibroids removed. For some reason, I don't think I hesitated. That also influenced why I became a gynecologist.
Okay.
But I thought lingered, like I always had it like, did I make the correct decision? Did I have to do it? But after working as a gynecologist, I knew then I had made the correct decision. So what symptoms did you experience for you to know that you had fibroids, and how was the journey for you in terms of treatment until you had the treatment done?
Okay, so with the symptoms that I had, there were these the common symptoms. So the first thing was I started having prolonged menses, irregular menses, and then over time I started having abdominal distension. My abdomen, or maybe let's say the stomach in layman's language, started bulging. So a colleague of mine, she's a doctor as well, she's the one who told me to say, I think just go and do an abdominal ultrasound and have yourself checked, because I constantly started having these symptoms as well when I was in med school. And by then I was also unmarried. So I went and did an abdominal ultrasound done, and then it was confirmed that I had uterine fibroids. By then they said no, they were very small, and I was advised to say no, just conceive. But I wasn't ready to do that by then, because I was still trying to focus on school. So during that process, we were just trying to do the conservative or management, taking medication. So when it comes to the medication part, I was doing medications that would at least help stop the pain, because that was one of the symptoms that I was experiencing, painful menses. So I was managing the painful menses, I was managing the heavy flow, moving from the regular pad to a bigger one, and it's really uncomfortable. It's a very uncomfortable process. So later on, when I went on for the operation.
What convinced you to reach that point to say, okay, I think I'll go ahead with the surgery? Because most women are told about this option, but they are scared. They are like, no, maybe we can try this and that. They buy herbs, they buy this. But what made you decide to take Pamanje? I think in the end, the operation.
Number one, I was tired. I was tired of the symptoms. But unfortunately for me, the fibroids had really grown big to a point where everyone thought I was actually pregnant. Yes, the abdomen was quite, it was visible to just a normal eye, and people were asking me, when are you conceiving and all. So to be honest, that was a bit it started taking a toll on me. And I just decided to say, I think let me just go and have this removed, because now it is uncomfortable with me, and everyone around me is now noticing them. So I also wanted to have children, and I didn't want to have a baby where there was no space. Yes.
So I remember when I met you, I think it was on the operating table.
Yes, it was.
And you're like, please don't remove my uterus. Were you scared that we're going to remove your uterus?
I was. I will not tell a lie. I was scared. During that process, I was actually praying and all. And when I met you for the first time, you introduced yourself. Hi, how are you? I'm Dr. Sakala. I'm going to do operation. Are you ready to please open your uterus? And then protocol states that you have to explain the procedure, even if you're a medical doctor that is on the table. So you explained the procedure to me, and you explained just in case something happens, but you said no, all will be fine. That was the first time we met, yes. So, and I was really scared.
I can totally relate. And
Yes.
I've met a lot of people who they're told about this procedure. They told me that they might remove my uterus, so they draw back from the having the operation. But we always say that because you are sleeping during the operation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if we encounter problems and we have to remove the uterus to save your life, would you accept or not? That's the only thing we want you to be open to. But it's extremely rare.
Yes. They tried
We
everything.
try our best.
Yes.
Because we know you want to have families.
Mm-hmm.
Even we wanted to have families, so we can relate with you. So after my surgery, I had my 4 children. And congratulations on your baby girl.
Thank you.
She is so adorable.
She is. She's
Yeah.
a sweet baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how long did it take you to conceive after the surgery?
I can say 6 to 7 months.
Okay.
Around that time, yes.
Yeah.
It was very quick.
Yeah.
Mm.
I remember also I conceived, I think around 7, I had my surgery in August. Then by the next year, September, I had my first baby. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, people think that if we have surgery for removing fibroids, then maybe it will make them not have babies. What do you say about that?
That's actually not true. You have already noticed. We both have our own history to tell.
Yeah.
So both of us currently have children, and it didn't take time.
Yeah.
So unless if you have any other complications,
Other issues,
but not pertaining to this condition.
Not
No.
because of the surgery.
Yes.
So in fact, sometimes those that have infertility and maybe the fibroids are in a location where they may be blocking the baby from implanting, or the fibroids may be blocking some tubes. We encourage you to have that treatment to improve your chances of having a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What can you say to those women that have this condition and they are scared to have the treatment that has been suggested to them in terms of having surgery to remove the fibroids?
I would encourage everyone that is everyone that is going through this condition, please take the treatment. It is for your own good. It will help you prevent further complications, manage the current symptoms that you're having. At the end of the day, it's about improving your life. It's about improving your lifestyle currently, because honestly speaking, the process of when you are having those symptoms is really cumbersome. Yeah. It's really expensive to manage. Yeah. And I'm sure you can relate to that. So at the end of the day, please don't waste time to start going through, no, there's this person, yes, this botanical medication, and it's going to just delay you during, instead of you taking the treatment on time, you just start delaying, and then at the end of the day, you would actually wish that you got the treatment earlier. Yes, that's what I did. I actually wished I had done it earlier on. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Anything else you would like to say?
I wish everyone out there who is actually experiencing any symptoms such as having prolonged menses, irregular menses, painful menses, or any other gynecological issues, just get a screen. Go and get screened and just rule out the possibility of this symptom, so that at least you know if you have them or not. Yes. That's what I would urge people to do.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing. This will go a long way in encouraging many women out there, because fibroids are very common. They affect maybe a lot of women, knowingly and unknowingly. So this will go a long way. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have symptoms of fibroids, heavy bleeding, your stomach distending, abnormal periods, or you're struggling to conceive, just get yourself checked and get advice from your doctors on what you can do. So this video is for educational purposes only. We are doctors, but we are not your doctors. So I encourage you, if you have any problems or any questions, to reach out to your doctors and discuss with them and get the help that you need. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.